Hey guys, welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, his name is Concho. Sapo Concho Toad. I thought it was Wednesday. Oh, I wish it was Wednesday. It's Thursday. Right? I'm not tripping. I'm not crazy. Yeah, today's Thursday. Welcome in, guys. What are you guys working on today? I got my tiny Diet Dr. Pepper. Thank you. I low-key wish it was Tuesday. Oh, you too? Yay. Twinning. Cheers. Diet Dr. Pepper for the win. That's literally what's been saving me from these like headaches / migraines. So I think it's just more caffeine withdrawal too. A little love from MMM. Mama made minis. A check. Oh, okay. Hi, welcome in. I'm working on a super boring, very jumbo succulent. Oh, boring? How's that boring? That sounds fun. Do you have to make like 20 pieces? Guys, my little Puerto Rico blanket. I was going to set it up for y'all. Ignore all the mess in the back. Hi, thank you. Working on getting warm. I know what you mean. Today was a warmer day for me. I was able to put the top down of my car. But as soon as the sun went down, it's cold. It's been cold. Here he goes. Making his little debut. He's relaxing. Look at him. $32 pieces, if not more. That is terrible. I'm so sorry. Oh, wow. -10? No, thank you. No, thanks. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, but if you guys want to see, like, the details of this little fella. I just surface crocheted. It's funny because I'm probably going to need to do a video if I release this pattern. Because from left to right, if you're facing this way, if he's facing head on, it's right to left. But from right to left, I'm going to say right to left. Right to left, I did the nostrils. And then I went back and surface crocheted here all the way to the back. And then I fastened off. And then I went back to the left side of the nostril. Went all the way, the same thing all the way here. Which is kind of confusing. So, and all of this is like surface crocheted too. Little pocket. We got the little collar. He's a cutie though. And then he sits. He has little kneecaps. You see his little kneecaps? He's got a little shelf bum. Oh, did you, Dorothy? Okay. That's what I was nervous about. When you messaged me, I didn't see it until like an hour later, but when you messaged me about the eyes, I was like, What does she mean? I was confused about what you meant, but then I was like, oh, she might think they go, because the typical way is like to face them forward, but these are faced sideways and you have to crochet them on sideways. So they're like sideways like this. It's like 3 pieces put in one. So it's these 2 pieces and then this middle part. You have to crochet the eye sockets into this middle piece around. So it's kind of confusing, and I don't know how to make it any easier because I was confused too. I promise you. And the other confusing part is I had to, this bottom part is separate from the legs. It's a whole mess. I don't know. Dorothy was the one who tested it for me, and Patty's going to test it for me. So I think she was supposed to start on it today. It's about to get cold here tomorrow night. Get close to 40, and then it plunges. Man. Oh, you closed off his... Well, I remember putting only do left, bottom, and right side. Do not close the top. After I saw the picture of your video of the head, I understood. Oh, okay. See, I might just have to link some videos. Like, put some videos unlisted, and then if you have the link, which means if you buy the pattern, you'll have the links to them, you'll be able to see what I mean, because it was a little confusing to me, you know? It's okay. I just wanted a functional pocket. I think it's really cute. Yeah, but that's him. I think I'm going to make him again. I'll probably make him on live with you guys, but this time I'm going to make him with overalls. So, and I'll probably add that to the pattern just so it can be a little bit different. Oh, yeah, when you forgot to color change Chuckle's nose. Yeah, it's nobody's fault, you know? That's okay. We all make mistakes. Sorry, there's like little pieces of fiber coming out of, like stuffing. Polyfill is what I meant. Polyfill. There it goes. Okay. I think we're going to be working on this today. I don't know why. I'm so in love with my birds. I swear. Like, I think they're so cute. And it sucks because I don't know. We'll see. I'm already downplaying how good they're going to do. I'm like, I'm probably just going to get like 4 sales. But I just think they're so cute. This is my little pelican one. I may raise his beak up one more because I feel like it's a little too low. I might do 1 or 2 rows. Let me see. I think 1 row. I think 1 row is going to do. I got to fix that on the pattern. I'll probably do that right now because then I don't want to forget. But yeah, the little pelican is cute. I did the color changes on the wings, and then all of my nerdy birdies have these tail feathers on them. It's up to you if you want. It's like an option if you want to add them or not. But it's a pelican, so I added them, and I think they just look adorable. But yeah, I'm going to raise this up just 1 more. Thank you, Christy. I appreciate that. I'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, for real. So he can store his quesito. Yes, that'd be so cute. Last night I realized I have 2 Patreon memberships, level 2 and level 3, and I was so mad. I was sending different things on different devices. Oh, inventing things. Thank you. I appreciate that, Beth. When is which one coming out? Right now, this one is being... There's a tester call. Oh, I got fiber fill in my mouth. Probably from just now. Ugh. Okay. hold on, guys. Oh, no. Okay, that's not important. This one, the tester call is out right now. I'm picking testers tonight, and I'll message everybody tomorrow. So it's about to close. So this one should be out by next week. So this one should be out by next week. And then Sebastian and Savi, the Lion and Lioness, should be out next week. And then the Toad is probably not going to come out for like 2 weeks because I need people to test my Valentine's Day pattern because I want that one to come out. So it's just a lot of patterns. It's too many patterns. I can't think. Isn't he cute? You did so good. You did so good. She used Wait For yarn. He looks so adorable. You should post it on the Inspire page. The Inspire Makes, so everybody can see it. He's so cute. Yeah, he's gonna look adorable. Can't wait to see your fuzzy one. Okay, let me fix the beak first, guys. Sorry, I'm counting. 14. Okay, perfect. Oh no, you're fine. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. It's probably, I have so many. So usually what I do is with my Patreon members, I usually ask them what pattern do they want to come out next from me. So I'll ask them about my teeny babies. Last time I sent them a video, like, do you guys want Hazel the horse, the zebra? Do you guys want the donkey next? Do you want the, you know, whatever, which other patterns that I already have that I just haven't came out with, but they're all typed up and ready to go. I ask them who they want from there. And then I ask them who they want. I'm going to ask them next month, who do they want to come out for the Nerdy Birdies? Because I have like 20 of these. I think it's like, I got to see which ones I have because I still want to make a couple more. So I need to see which ones I need to make. Does that make sense? When are you guys getting the lions? So it'll be at the end of January. So, you mean for Patreon, Abigail? Yeah, whoever has my tier 2 and tier 3 will get the lion pattern. And as soon as the testers are completely done with it, because I'm not going to send you a pattern that, you know, still has comments that I need to complete. So the only ones who have it are the 4 people who applied on Patreon exclusive that they wanted to test the pattern out. But I'm still waiting for the pattern testers from Instagram to finish it, which they should be done with it by Wednesday. And then probably Friday is release day. And then Thursday you guys will get it. So you can get it a day or 2 ahead of time. My plan is for my Patreon members to have it before, you know, I try to do a couple days before I put it up on Etsy. Just so you guys, you know, have a little bit of a perk. But yeah, that's why I let you guys choose what pattern you want to come next. And if you don't want any of those and you want a new one, I can start working on the new one for the month after. You know what I mean? Like, say you're like, well, I don't really want any of those teeny babies that you already have. I've been waiting for you to make a cat. Then you can just put that as a suggestion in the comments if you're a Patreon member. Because your vote means, I mean, your vote means everything when it comes to whatever pattern you're going to get for that month. You know what I mean? All together, not just one person. It's everybody who's on my Patreon. So it's very important that you guys like vote on these things. Just like the sewing sticks too. Whoever hasn't voted on who gets sewing sticks sent to them for like community person of the month, we need to know. Yes, makes sense. I need to join your Patreon. I was in advanced curriculum in middle and elementary school called Project Pelican. Oh, that's amazing. That's cool, Beth. Oh. What kind of curriculum was it? Or was it just like all the basics, like math, science? Oh, wait, elementary school. What do you learn? Girl, I've been out of school for so long. Math, reading, science, and writing, right? Well, math would be, yeah. Hi, welcome in. Oh, you need a little dachshund? That's how you say it, right? I kept saying Dachshund, and I was just like, that's not how you say it. It's a wiener dog. It's a dachshund. It's just spelled that way. Beth, have you seen the rest of my birds? If not, I will grab them because I need to know which birds I have anyways. If not, I'll do it off of live. Like I said, I think I'm going to start on another toad. If I don't need to show anybody anything. Because I need to recheck my pattern again. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things on this pattern. I made it literally yesterday. So there's a lot of things that I need to fix on there. And I know there is. For a fact. Let's see. Let's click, click, click. Here it goes, Benito. I think this time, so this time I made them like a brown. I think I'm going to make them like a true green color. Just because I want to. We got out of class one day a week and studied Greek mythology, making a camera, etc. I haven't seen your birds. Oh, you haven't? Now I got to show you. That sounds interesting though. Oh, someone else. Anyone want to pattern test my crochet? Anybody want to pattern test Abigail's crochet pickle? Did you post it on Patreon to see too? I'm sure they would, if they have time, I'm sure they would love to. Don't forget, that's, y'all are, you know, you're part of the community, so I'm sure a lot of people are willing to help, you know? Ojalá que mi gente nunca se mueva. move some stuff around. Okay. All right. Oh, sweet. See, I told you. People love to help. That's what the community is for. Or that's what I'm trying to help with, you know? Got little fluffies all over my desk. Okay. So we have panchito. This is a puffin. Of course, you can make the, you know, the beak different colors for a puffin. I made this one in blue. It's a little bit bigger. It's blue and yellow stripes. But the pattern is written solely for like these color changes. So yeah, Dorothy's a really good one to test. Dorothy, I didn't know you were going to stay up all night to do this one. I just meant ASAP, like, get it done before Monday. That was my ASAP, like 3-4 days, you know. I appreciate it, though. You gave some good feedback, so Dorothy's a good one to pattern test. Okay, then we have Mr. Chicken. He kind of reminds me of Chicken Little if I were to make him some shorts. Yeah, she is. But yeah, he's a little bit different. He's a cutie, though. He has his comb. Or is this the comb? I don't know. Whatever the comb is. I think this is the comb. I want planning on it, but my kids kept me awake vomiting. Oh, poor babies. Okay, but yeah, this is a chicken. Okay, then we have a vulture. Very cute. The only one that's out already is Pierre the Peacock. This little guy. And Theo the turkey. Thank you, Beth. Top of the head is the comb. There you go. Thank you, Ginger. But yeah, we have these two that are already out. They're in a pack, in a pattern bundle. We have an eagle. We have a duck. This is the original. Can open his little mouth. Oh yeah, have fun, Caroline. What are you trying to do to us? It's a good show. I haven't seen the second season. I restarted the first season just because I wanted to. Then we have a crow. Here's a little crow. Some of these are in pattern bundles because all they require are like slight color changes. So some of them are all together, but some of them do have beaks. Some of them have duck bills. Some of them have like the extra stuff. So they're in different pattern bundles. Then we have this little mod. I don't know where his glasses are. We'll borrow these. There he goes. Yeah, the glasses do give him character. And on the pattern, I do have a link to my Amazon storefront for the glasses. So everything is right at your fingertips when you buy the pattern. And then we do have a toucan. We got different color changes in the eyes. A bigger nose, a bigger beak. We have color changes in the arms. The color changes on the body are different. These are very different. Different color changes. This one, it starts up in white and it goes all the way to just black, and it has like a triangle right here. This one, it's like, it starts off in black and it has a little triangle in the front. So it's kind of like inverted. And then this right here, the color changes on the face are very different than the puffin. The puffin's color changes go at a V, and the toucans are like circular. So it took a long time for me to get these two. These were like my hardest mods for this pattern. So that's why they are individual, because even the beaks are different. This one's a whole lot bigger, has a lot of different color changes. It just took a longer time. And then we got different color changes on the hands. So very cute. And then we have, of course, if we're going to make a duck, we're going to make a mallard. We have a little mallard with different color changes. Has the white here, dark brown, light brown, all of that. He's a cutie. We have a cute little ostrich. I think I'm going to add some fluff to him or to her, whatever. I don't know where the ostriches have fluff. I think it's up here. So I'll probably do that. I've only done like the base of them. I haven't added extra features, but once I'm focused on one, I can add some more features on them. Yes, thank you, Beth. I appreciate that. Yes, all of them took, you know, a little creative designing and stuff like that. We got flamingos right here. These were not too hard. I did change up the beak. The beaks are a little bit longer than the rest of my birds. So all of them have like slight mods, but some of them I am selling in bundles. Because it's just like color changes. But then some of them have beaks, some of them have bills, some of them have just, you know, they're slightly different. The base, like the body and the head, are the same. The wings are the same too. It just depends on the beak really, and like the color changes. But yeah, these are the flamingos. The flamingo, of course, and they have that optional part at the back to where you can add these little feathers here. All of them come with that. And then let's see, we have little parrots. I gotta put his little glasses on, they fell off. We got parrots. They have color changes on the eyes. And then on the arms, they have color changes. He's a little cutie. Yeah, little bluebird. I'm telling you, these birds are endless. And I love the bodies. They are not no-so. Honestly, there's a good amount of sewing involved. You do crochet the legs in the round for the body. You do crochet the beak. Most of these, you do crochet the beak. Unless it's like one that's open like this, then you would have to sew it on. But all of like this one, you crochet the beak in the round. You surface crochet his little hairs. The only thing you have to sew on is the head to the body. You have to sew that on. And then you have to sew these wings on. I can, like, you could always just single crochet them into the round. I just didn't like the way they looked. I like them at an angle. They're like angled up. So they kind of look like they're about to take flight. It took me so long to design this pattern. If you guys watch my vlogs, like, I was struggling so hard in making this pattern and I was so frustrated. It took a long time. I remember being at my boyfriend's house and like feeling like a crap artist because I felt like I couldn't get this pattern right. And I'm like, it's just a freaking bird. You know what I mean? Like, and I was trying to have this done by like September or October. I think it was September. August, September. Maybe it was September. I wanted to have it done before October because I wanted to come out. I won't talk about what I was going to do with these birds for October because I'm probably going to do that this year. So you guys will be shocked, like surprised, a little surprised. I did work on like hats. That's not what I'm talking about. But I do have hats for these nerdy birdies that didn't come out because, you know, it's not October. But yeah, it took me a long time to get like this base. So I, you know, love this. So cute. I actually prefer to sew. I'm not in the majority, but it's more precise to me to see. Yeah, exactly. I agree too. Sometimes it's the tension that gets me, you know what I mean? So I completely get you. There's certain things that I'd rather sew than like deal with having to even think about making sure, making sure my arms and legs are like properly aligned. So that's another reason why I feel like I did it, because you can always sew one or the other. Like say you sew on, say you say you crochet the legs on, you can sew the arms on properly. Sometimes whenever they're both single crocheted into the round, sometimes they're like kind of crooked, you know. Then I have a Canadian Goose mod. Like I said, some of these did take longer to like pattern change to like mod, so they're all going to be the same price, and I am selling them like in bundles. I'm selling them in like 2 and 3s. And then here's another turkey. This is like the light one, the light version. And then the last one I have in here, I think, is my little rubber ducky. I even bought these little hats for him. Look how cute. And he has the same beak. So I try to pair them all with the ones that had the same beak. They just have different mods when it comes to color changes. So the duck, this duck is like with this one. And I think there's a third one. I think it's like the Canadian Goose or something. Whichever one has this bill, this duck bill. So those 3 go together. The turkey and the peacock, those went together because they have the same feathers in the back. I put those 2 together. I can't remember which other ones I put together, but a lot of these are together. And then I do want to make like different colored birds, like you said, a blue bird and stuff like that. I was thinking there was something else that I wanted to make that it's on my list. I just haven't made that bird, but yeah. Hello, welcome in. I'm about to stir the pickle. Oh, yay. I'm so glad you got some, I I'm so glad you got some testers. But yeah, those are like all 30 of my birds from a couple months ago. Let me pack them back up. But yeah, Beth, like I said, I let Patreon kind of decide what pattern comes out next. They have been very helpful because me on my own, I'm like, I don't know what you guys want. Have you seen all of my my little teeny animals that I've done? Over here, other stuff. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Yeah, of course, especially if you're considering joining the Patreon. Why wouldn't I show you what you may get, right? If you are interested in my patterns, like, I don't, to each their own. Everybody has different tastes. But yeah, if you haven't seen my teeny babies, I can show them to you because I have them in another bag. So, okay. Yes, this is my newest one that I've made. I made this yesterday, all in one sitting. So I need to make another one of these, guys, because I need to like revamp my pattern. And if you guys don't know what this is, the reason I made this is Bad Bunny came out with his newest album. I had a lot of people like in my last live ask like why was I don't think they asked really. I think they were like, what are you talking about? I think that was the question. But it was just Bad Bunny came out with an album, and if you guys don't know, he's Puerto Rican, and his entire album was based off his, Puerto Rico, and like just all about growing up there, and how now in 2025, like the gentrification of it, and they even do a short film if you guys are interested in watching it. Every time I watch it, like I think I've watched it twice by now, and every time I watch it, it makes me want to like cry. But it follows an old man who lives in Puerto Rico and how life has changed from when he was growing up to now to 2025, and how it's so different. He goes into a shop that he's been a million times before just to buy a little quesito, and he bought something else. I forgot what it was, but he bought something else, and then he has this little toad who like is a part of him. Hey April, welcome in. Who's like, they're like revisiting memories from the past, and this little sapo, his name is Concho Toad. He's like recounting his memories and everything, like, hey, you remember how it used to be and stuff like that. And I just really wanted to make him. Like, I'm like, I want to make him. And I think he looks similar enough. I think if you watch the short film, let me know if you think he looks like him. Thank you, April. But yeah, that's why I ended up making him. And then I made him a blanket with the Puerto Rican flag. And then if you guys don't know, there's this guy crocheter on Instagram. His name is, I feel like I always say it wrong, and I don't mean to. Milo? It's Maelo. He was one of my pattern testers for one of my plushies. I think it was with the clown. The clown. And he messaged me, and he's from Puerto Rico. So he was just saying like how grateful, like he asked, first of all, he asked me, he's like, are you Puerto Rican? And I'm like, no, I'm not. No soy boricua. Like, I am Latina, I said, but, and I told him too, I said, I just admire Bad Bunny and like him standing up for his PR fam. Like, I really appreciate that from an artist, coming from a big artist, you know what I mean? So I was just like telling him how I admire PR and that I really do love the culture, and just like he says in his video, sigamos aquí, which means like we continue to be here. So I was just telling him like, don't ever feel any type of way when you talk to me, because I understand. Like, so he was very appreciative. And you guys should definitely give him a follow. I really do like Maelo. You really captured him. Thank you. I have to check that video out. You definitely should. It's really good. My friend Jose was from Puerto Rico. He passed. Oh, I'm so sorry. We always talked about how beautiful PR was. Don't make me cry. I'm such a sympathetic, like, I cry about anything, and I think it's because I care deeply about everyone's feelings. You know what I mean? Like, I cry about everything. And people are like, why are you crying? I'm like, I don't know. It touches a nerve every time, you know? I'm so sorry you went through that, Beth, and, you know. There you go. Milo. Thank you, Mariah. He's such a sweetheart, and he's a videographer, so anytime he tests for you, he does like this whole shoot for his plushies. He's a really good person. I really like him. Yes, I really am. And sometimes, like, I'm like, I need to stop, but it's hard to stop, you know? I don't know how to stop it. He is a beautiful human. I agree, Mariah. Like, he's a good person, not just his plushies. He does such a good job pattern testing too, but not just that. Like, Milo, he's like very sweet. He sent me like a package a while back ago with some stuff. He did not have to do that, and he did. He was very sweet. My dad left when I was 16. I last spoke to him when I was 22 over the phone. I'm so sorry. Been looking for him since, to no avail. If he didn't pass, he'd be 87. I'm so sorry, Dorothy. And you said he went back to PR, right? Because he's from Puerto Rico. So sorry. Yeah. You guys are going to sympathetic, like empathetically, I'm going to cry. Dorothy, you know we're here for you if you need us, you know, if you want to talk. My parents right now are in Mexico, so I am very worried for them. Just worried. Just worried. We'll see what happens, but they're supposed to be back next week. Or this weekend, my bad. They're supposed to get back on Saturday. So if you guys have any extra prayers or good vibes, if you're not a prayer, if you're not religious, good vibes, please, for everybody. Yeah. Big hugs to Dorothy. I don't know what to say, you know? Yeah, fingers crossed for sure. Okay, we'll have them in my prayers. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate anybody who, good vibes, small little prayer. Just appreciate it all. There's threats against Latinos. Me too. Me too. We just got to keep going. You know, we got to prevail. We'll see what happens in the end. All right. Last thing I was going to show y'all before I start crocheting another little Benito toad is this little elephant girl. It's my little Valentine's Day pattern. She's also going to have a striped little top. I have yet to do that. So, but yeah. And it's funny because she is actually bald. You can crochet this onto her head. I just chose not to do it. It fits really snug, so, I mean, it doesn't fall off. You just kind of got to pull her hair a little. And there she goes. I think it's the smartest way to, like, put hair on your doll because you don't want to crochet the hair and then crochet this on. So, that's why I did it this way. Used to make really good food. Girl, I definitely believe that. There was a dessert he would make called tembleque. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And majarete. I wish I could ask him how to make it. I wish I could ask him for his stories. Oh, I wish you could too, Dorothy. That hurts my heart for you, girl. Yeah. It's a little cutie. This one needs to be tested. I just don't want to bombard because I already have 3. Is it 3 tester calls for my Patreon members? And that's the 4th one. So I'm just like, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of a break. I'll probably ask y'all next week. Let's go ahead and start crocheting this toad. We're going to start with the manitas, which is hands or arms in Spanish. Let's see. I want to make an overall one. So we're probably going to make a short sleeve. I got to think about it. We're going to make a short sleeve. There's going to be a color change here for the overalls and the shirt. Yeah. Let me start with the head first, actually, because that's the hardest part to understand. I want to do green. I don't know if I should use Premier or Posh, but I'm still testing my pattern out, so I think I should use Posh yarn or Naughty Ball, whatever. I have like a green, but it's like too bright. Let me see what color she has. Actually, I have this little thing. Kale, grass, key lime. Key lime is way too bright. Oh, and there's pea. Probably kale. Kale is the darkest one. But I feel like key lime is way too light. Like it's too like a bright light. And then pea, I'm looking at it and it's like a grass green. I don't even know how to explain it. Kale is a little bit deeper. And I think kale will look really nice. I haven't been watching any YouTube lately. I've been in such a crochet slump. I'm so sorry, Lily. I hope you get out of it soon and hopefully you get into a kind of like a better mindset. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need that slump to get over it. You know what I mean? To get over that hump of slump. Yeah. Jackie, it's been rough. I'm so sorry, guys. It's probably like the December blues. You know what I mean? Like once Christmas, like you come crashing down after like having holiday after holiday after holiday. Love Posh. Worried that Joanne's is going under. I am too. I'm so scared. My boyfriend called me the other day and he's all like, I'm so sorry for your loss. And I said, are you trying to quote Sabrina? I didn't say that. In my head, I was like, is he trying to quote Sabrina? And he was all like, I'm like, my loss for what? What are you talking about? And he's like, your homegirl. And I'm like, who's my homegirl? And he's all like, Miss Joanne. And I said, what about her? And he's like, I saw your post on Instagram. And I'm like, oh, yeah. He's like, yeah. And then he mentioned something else. He's like, first this and now this. I'm so sorry. Something else happened that day. I forgot what I found out. I found out someone was doing something. So it was 2 things that hit me at once. And so he was just like, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm like, get out of here. I think it's that and that I went so hard on shows. I needed a break. Yes. When's your next show, Jackie? Is it for a couple of months or is it next month? Girl, you need a break. You have been pushing real hard. Just wanting for spring markets and summer fun. Yeah. Miss Joanne. I love to hate her, but I'm a miss her. Isn't that a true friendship? Someone said they just filed for bankruptcy again, so that's why they have to sell by March. Who is putting them under? They must be doing something shady, because it's not the crocheters of the world, because we keep buying yarn. Are they just gonna have an online store? Why don't they just have an online store? Can they just have an online store? Just have an online store. What do you need I get a physical store, like I want a physical store, trust me. But like if it's that or nothing, I'd rather just have the online store, right? Am I wrong? February 8th is the only confirmed show I have so far. Oh my God, that's like 2 weeks from now, girl. I wasn't trying to freak you out. I just realized that if I had anxiety, and someone told me that, I would freak out. Like, I have 2 weeks, I'm not trying to freak you out. I just mean like, girl, you need to slow down. They're doing themselves dirty. They are. All the sales they do is causing them to go bankrupt. No, for real. I think it's the online stuff is their downfall, because they're so dumb about shipping. Oh yeah, you did give us your little, not conspiracy theory, because it's been proven, that they always send their packages in like 8 boxes, and you've only ordered 7 boxes of yarn, and you've only ordered 7 skeins of yarn. So how are you getting 8 boxes? I'm exaggerating. I'm being funny, but like, I'm being sarcastic, but y'all get the gist. Same though. Who's managing them is horrendous. I'm okay, but it is theme showed, and I don't have much horror Valentine. Oh, horror Valentine's theme. I want to go to that market, like as a shopper. I wish they had something like that here in Texas. Maybe they do. The 358 shipping packages for 4 orders. Seriously, that is the truth. And then they put it in like these big old boxes when there's one skein of yarn. Who's doing that? Who is doing that? Hi, Selena. Welcome in. It's nice for you to be here and join us. We're just talking about Joanne going under and filing for bankruptcy and most likely closing in March, and how we're going to lose our favorite yarn, which is Posh. Like, no biggie. You joined the right conversation. No panicking. No panicking. What is that one thing from freaking Monsters Inc.? 4316, 4316. Is that what it is? Because he has a sock on the back of his. Nobody panic. It's okay. And then everybody charges. That is so funny. I forgot what numbers they use though. Was it 4316? Am I tripping? Am I just thinking that that's the number? We have a 4316. Oh, I love Monsters Inc. That's so funny. Yes, open the boxes. Boxgate 20. Yes, for sure. If they put out the yarn, we would have boosted the revenue quick. I told my boyfriend that, and he said, "No way in hell. Well, y'all buying all the yarn would that even touch their bankruptcy charge?" I kind of agree, because I'm like, yeah, how much are they in bankrupt for? Like, how much under are they? You know what I mean? Oh, 2319. There you go. 4316. Where did I get that from? 2319. 2319. Oh, that's so funny. Do y'all want to watch that as the first movie for Patreon? Y'all need to give me suggestions. Y'all need to... Anybody who's in here and is on my Patreon, don't ignore the post. Put a comment on the post, because I need to know. Or I'm just going to be like, fine. We're watching Ugly Betty, and y'all are all going to be mad with me. I only hope another yarn company buys the rights to Posh and sells it. I don't know what they're going to do. Like, how deep is the hole they're in? Yeah, I know. How much do y'all owe? Like, what's going on? I heard that they're selling for $4 million, which isn't that, when you look at the grand scheme of things and how many, you know what I mean? Like, how many stores they got open, $4 million isn't a lot. Like, it is a lot. Don't get me wrong. I will never make $4 million in my life. But I'm just saying, like, that isn't a lot when it comes to a millionaire. So someone just needs to buy it. But is it really profitable is the question. You know what I mean? Like, what are the margins looking like? And is it profitable? If it's not, no one's going to buy it. How many skeins have I sent from my location? Sorry, my shirt is in the way. I can't read it on the tan. Because they don't stock all the stores. That's true. They owe over 500 million. That's a good one. You know, when I was like 9, my sisters and I were inspired by Men in Black. We wrote and filmed Women in Blue. She said, true story. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I heard someone say 4 million. I heard it was like a reel someone posted. They could be lying. I didn't fact check it. What was I gonna say when you said Women in Blue? There was something. Oh, have y'all seen that the little meme? Okay, so it's from Shark Tale. Have y'all seen Shark Tale? Yeah, it's Shark Tale. I'm like, is it Shark Tank? No, it's Shark Tale. So Shark Tale is with Will Smith, isn't it? The 56 million skeins of yarn. We got them. I had a stock up just in case. So Shark Tale has this little shrimp on there. This little shrimp. So it's about sharks. Well, it's mainly about this little fish who's trying to get away from the bullies, which are the sharks that own the entire reef or whatever. If I remember correctly. I haven't watched it in years. In like a decade or 2 decades. And one of the sharks is a vegetarian. He doesn't like to eat any animal. And his dad is trying to convince him to eat a shrimp. So they're at a restaurant and he's like, eat this shrimp or something like he's just telling him like, you need to eat this. Show me that you're a man, that you became a man. Eat this shrimp. The little shrimp looks up to him and he's all like, what does he say? Man, I wish I could show y'all the clip. But he says something like, he starts telling a story. I love that one. It's so funny. He starts like telling a story about like his sister ended up dying because she had diabetes. So now he's left to care for her daughter or he's an uncle, whatever. He has to take care of this little baby, and that he's had a hard life, and that he works at the factories, and all while he's doing this, he has this cute little voice. It's just so cute. And then at the end, it's funny because that's why Dorothy reminded me of it, because at the end he goes, true story. And I think that's freaking hilarious. Every time someone says true story, I swear it reminds me of that part on Shark Tale. It's so funny. The tangent about his hard life. Yes, it's so funny. If y'all haven't seen that, y'all are missing out. Y'all need to watch that. I don't care how old you are, you need to watch that. It's a really good movie. The movie is burned into my brain. Hey, Amy. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Girl, that movie is burned into my brain too. That one and Monsters, Inc. Which other one? I'm not like a person who like can regurgitate every single line. But like the lines that are funny to me, I can regurgitate, you know? It needs to go on our list. Yeah, it definitely needs to go on our list. Coco, that one's so good too. I really like Familia Madrigal. So what's it actually called? I don't even remember the name of it. I just know they're the Familia Madrigal. Home Alone. Oh my gosh. Home Alone, I watched that during Christmas. Oh, so good. That car wash song was my jam. Encanto. There you go. That's what it's called. Encanto. La Familia Madrigal. That was really good. I watched Coco with my parents, so of course I cried. Of course, you don't even have to ask. Like, Melly, did you cry? You don't even have to ask. Yes, I did. I got water here too. I just remembered I gotta take my gummies. I bought some. They said taking apple cider. I really should take them in the morning, but I forgot to take them today. They really say like taking apple cider vinegar helps with like digestion and like losing weight and blah blah blah. So I bought some of these gummies that were recommended. And I don't know if you guys have ever like taken back like a little thing of apple cider vinegar. Disgusting. These kind of taste like apple cider vinegar, but they have like the taste of the gummy, so it's not bad. All that to say, these aren't bad compared to the drink. I did the drink like twice, never again. No. I can't even stand the smell. Disgusting. Really bad. Sorry, I'm just putting up some crochet. Oh, I'm supposed to start on this toad. I've been talking. Yeah, those shots are disgusting. Supposedly they're really good for you. Do I know? I have no clue. I'm not like a dietitian, so I'm just a nurse. The wild... Boy, I saw a part of The Wild Robot and I really want to watch it. I haven't watched it. It is on I think Netflix or Disney Plus. And we can totally watch that. Y'all need to give suggestions. If you're in my Patreon, guys, and you're watching this, you need to give me suggestions on what movie you guys want to watch on Wednesday next week. Let me know. Like I told you guys, we're going to watch it from my account. So I have Netflix, I have Max, I have Amazon Prime, I have Apple TV, I have Hulu, I have Lifetime Movie Network. What's it called? Lifetime something. Disney Plus. I have, for those anime girls, I have Crunchyroll. I have really almost all the platforms all the bigger platforms you can think of, I am subscribed to. So I'm just saying there's a lot of options if you have like a suggestion. I cried like a baby. We would all be crying, Amy. Ooh, nice. Yeah, the preview about the duck. I saw the preview about the duck finding the... Was it a duck? I'm sorry, it wasn't a duck. It was a possum. It was a baby duck. The possum mom finding the duck because he was hanging on to them. And then they all pretended to act like they were dead. And then the robot, she tried to give it back to the mom, which was the robot. And she put him back or something. I thought that was hilarious. And then they were naming off how they like died or whatever, and one of them said rabies, and then the mom's all like, that's not correct or something. I thought it was so funny. I tried the ACV gummies and ended up eating the whole bottle in like a week because I love the taste. Yeah, they taste really good. Defeated the purpose. I'm trying not to do that, so I get my 2 and I'm done. I'm like, let me close this up. But yeah, they are really good. Don't get me started or I'm gonna cry again. Vinegar helps balance it. Yeah, the acid, correct. We went to the theater to see it, and I was definitely crying at parts. Golden Girls for the win on Hulu. Oh, I've never seen Golden Girls. I died of rabies. That had me laughing so hard in the theater. Yes, I know. I thought that was so funny. That one's a good one to, you know, possibly watch. We just got to be prepared. I just got to know which one y'all want to watch. I think... Sorry, I'm still thinking about the green that I want to use because there's not a perfect green. The only perfect green that I've liked has been from... I think it was it Hobie or was it the Amazon yarn? It looks exactly like Sweet Snuggles Light. Like that green. It's like a sagey green. That's my favorite green to use. But I don't think I have any more of that green. I'm going to have to buy some more. But then right now I'm looking at another green that actually looks really cute. So I think I'm probably just going to use that. Sir, what are you? What is this? Let me look. It looks like it might be from Hobie. It is. It's Baby Snuggle. This green looks nice. It was calling my eye every time I looked up there. So I think... Okay. Or should I use Kale? Has little fluffies on it. Which one should I use, guys? For Benito de Sapito. The skein or the ball? No, it wasn't the sage from Parfait. Yeah, I'm waiting for my order, Beth. It hasn't came in. I bought 3 of each new color and I still haven't received it. And that was last Friday. It's been a whole week. Baby Snuggle, Baby Snuggle, Baby Snuggle. I vote Hobie. Use Hobie, skein. Yep, the Hobie. Okay, everybody said Hobie. So I'm going to use the cream underneath. Perfect. We're going to have one. It's going to end up bigger than this one because this one's in like Posh and Naughty Ball yarn. So he's pretty tiny. We're going to, I don't know if you guys were on here, but I'm just letting you guys know again. I am going to be making a farmer one, a farmer toad now with overalls and stuff. He may be holding something in his hand. So yeah, it's going to be a little mod to like the regular sapito. So, but I need to try my pattern out again. Dorothy tried it for me, which I am very grateful. But I know there's a lot of mistakes in it. So I gotta try it out. I gotta try my own pattern out to see if I even understand it. I see. I already found a mistake. Okay. Seriously, because I haven't been using it. That's probably why. I was gonna say, where and how did y'all get a pattern test that fast? Did y'all get a pattern test that fast? Wait. What are you talking about, Amy? I was gonna say, where and how did y'all get a pattern that fast? He could hold a carrot for spring. Oh, that'd be cute. Nice. Make him a pitchfork or whatever. That's cute too. I could definitely do that. Crochet beanies and scrunchies. How much do you think is it separately? It just depends on where you live, honestly. Like do you live in a rural area? Do you live in Texas? Do you live out of Texas? Are you living in New York? You know what I mean? Because New York definitely price higher. Versus like somewhere in like a rural town, you want to price less. It depends on what your demographics are too. As well as I would say depends on your yarn usage, how much you think is worth your beanies, you know, like how long did it take for you to crochet them? Typically, I think I've seen beanies go, I don't know, like 20 to 25 bucks. But then I've seen some as low as 18, but it's always up to you. The scrunchie, yeah, $4 or 3 for 10 in South Carolina. That sounds very reasonable. You can also do like the ear warmers, or like the, what's it called? The headbands, not the headbands, but it goes around your entire head. Those is hourly rate times time spent making and plus material. Then my base price, yeah. Okay, let's start crocheting. Ooh, that closed nicely. Okay, baby snuggle. I see you. Let me check on my boyfriend to see if he got home okay. Look how, wait, I thought this was gonna be bigger. Oh, okay, it's not the same size, but look at that. I literally thought this was gonna be bigger, but it looks like, I have no clue. My tension is off. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, of course, you're always welcome here. That's satisfying, no snag, magic ring pull. Exactly, it is. I freaking love those. They just hit different. I just ordered Hobie for the first time a couple months ago and I love it. Yes, make sure you get the baby snuggle when you order from Hobie. We don't like toucan. What's the other one? We don't like the other one too. Baby snuggle is like, I really like baby snuggle. Crocheting tutorial for beginners. There's a ton of videos. I'm not the best at explaining things when it comes to it. Maybe one day I will, but I didn't have anything planned for like the next month or so regarding beginner tutorials. But I do understand those are important. I was falling asleep at the wheel coming home from work. Oh my gosh, Amy. Yeah, you said you live like an hour away from where you work, no? Shattered. That much came off? And that's me really pulling. So, not really anything. Definitely not Premiere could never. The shade. I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm just being funny. What's being made? A little sapito. Concho toad. Concho toad. Couldn't sleep last night, so I was very sleep deprived, and good nap was a must today, but I still made the life. Oh, girl, take yourself a good sleep. Literally doesn't even look like you are doing any stitch when you crochet. It's so fast. Like, you were kidding. Really? I didn't know that. Well, thank you. That makes me feel good. I just started. It's a little off, but I'm getting there. It just takes time. It does take time. Give yourself grace. Trust me, it takes time. You will get it. Just watch a lot of YouTube videos. That's what I did to learn. And make sure you learn the basic stitches. I know a lot of people want to like go into like just making plushies, because that was me too. I was stubborn and I was all like, what do I look like making a dish rag? I'm going to make an octopus. And that's where I went wrong. I definitely agree that you should make something small and simple just to get your stitches, to know how to chain, how to fasten off, how to slip stitch, how to single crochet, like all your bases, so you can have a good strong foundation to understand a pattern whenever you're making amigurumi. So I wholeheartedly agree that once you have like a good foundation, you're able to build from that. So definitely take your time, girl. Make yourself 500 dishcloths, you know what I mean, before you make a little plushie, because that's really going to help you in the end, especially with like tension and trying to figure out how to hold the yarn, how to use the hook with your hand, because some people, you know, are knife grippers, knife holders. I am a this like a pointer, what is this called again, pencil grip holder. So, you know, this is how I grab my yarn. And so it was hard because I was watching people on YouTube teach like this, and I'm like, I can for the life of me, I can't really hold my hook that way. So this is how I learned, like this. Yeah, just some advice. Not say anything about Hobie. I spent 10 minutes ranting last live. How sturdy it is. Love how sturdy it is. Yes. Okay, this sweater is driving me insane because I cannot see y'all's comments, because it, like, y'all probably can't tell, but like the comments are on my page, right? Like on my face. So they're literally sitting on my chest, and this yellow is like blending in with the white. So it's like bothering the crap out of me. Okay, let me read these. You said it's baby snuggle. Is it smooth for magic? Yes, it is smooth. I think I showed where'd it go? The little wrapper, baby snuggle. That's probably inverted, but maybe it's not. I have no clue. That's what this is. And it's very, look, it doesn't separate, and I'm pressing hard. Only the tip, which, you know, every chenille is going to shed. Literally best advice I was put off from the first pattern. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Tell my husband this as he makes the Forest Guardian. He has no business making. He literally has no, tell him who put him up to that. Like, no offense, right? No offense to any new people. Trust me, I was there too. I was like, I'm gonna make an octo. I'm gonna make a bunny. That thing came out so holy because I did not understand what tension was. You know what I mean? You don't want to, A, you don't want to waste yarn. B, you don't want to waste your time. You really need to learn how to crochet, and to learn your own tension, to learn what hook size you're better with your tension, all of that. And the only way you're going to do that is by making 50 dishcloths. Like, that is how you're going to learn, like, oh crap, my plushies are too holy. What's going on? You know? So you don't want to waste that much yarn or polyfill. You definitely want to start small and go from there and have a good foundation. Because for real though, you're going to get frustrated if you start with like a big project, and then you're going to get even more frustrated and not want to pick up your hook and your yarn ever again because you don't know what you're doing. You know what I mean? The intentions are there, and I get it, because you just want to make plushies or what, or create a big sweater like that. You want that to be like your first thing ever, but you got to start off with small steps, baby steps, in anything that you do in life. My first was a basic square, and a few weeks later, I made that freaking ugly giraffe I showed on Patreon on my first amigurumi. Hey, you know what's funny? I have a giraffe that I started. Do y'all want to see it? I can pull it out. It's probably dusty though. It's, Yes, I'll make 1,000 dishcloths. Yes, I love that for you. YouTube helps a lot for beginners. It does. It really does. I would lose motivation through the frustration. I wasn't making something excited about. Wonky plushies were worth it for me as a beginner. Oh, nice. See, sometimes it is. I have a lot of the wonky projects because I refused to do the dishcloths. And now they're just sitting in my room because I don't want to throw them away. Dishcloths is all I made when the power was out for 11 days after Hurricane Helen. Crocheted by candlelight. Oh my gosh, Beth. Wow. Okay. My first project that I actually finished was an octopus. Was it? I think we all started with something small. You know what I mean? I did a keychain octo. I did a little heart. Some dishcloths. I think I did 1 or 2, and I was like, I'm ready for a plushie. My first project that I actually finished was an octopus, just in case Boz and Joanne is no more. Very nice, and that's high praise coming from me. It's Miss. That's great, Mariah. I started freehanding like a feral maniac. Really janky dolls, and I figured out single crochet. Nice. That's another. I remember using 8mm with Sweet Snuggles Light. See? Yeah, I probably should have learned tension before my giraffe. That girl was rough. My ADHD could not stand making squares, so I jumped right into amigurumi. That was me too. I jumped right in. I'm not saying you should do as I do, hole after hole after hole. It was very holy. My giraffe is all holes. Don't take that L. The label says to use like an 8mm. Oh, have a good night. I did a granny square. You did a granny square? I feel like those are hard. I feel like I can't even do that. I always mess up when it comes to adding the 3 increases on the corners. I don't know why. I always miss the corner, and it always comes out like janky. Nobody asked me why. It just does. A weird cat thing. That's so funny. Y'all definitely need to post those on the Patreon chat. I really want to see them. That's hilarious. Okay. Let's start the next eye. Man, I've had good luck with all the magic rings. Have y'all seen... Wait, is Naya in here? Naya, are you in here? Naya's like, who's calling me? It's me, Melly, from White Chicks. Oh my gosh, that just brought up a memory. It's me, Jessica. Oh my god. I recently watched that a couple months ago. She doesn't even go here. Sorry, that's from Mean Girls. I'm sorry. My boyfriend is like a fanatic when it comes to movies. So he always like talks in movie slang. So I have to be the one deciphering crap. So he's got me doing this crap too. Like anytime I talk, I always say, I don't know, even at work, if I'm frustrated, like with somebody, I'm like, stop it. Get some help. And I know that's not from a movie, but it's from a commercial. And it's just so freaking funny. I think it's so funny. Okay, let's see. The verdict squares bored me out of my mind. Ooh, sorry guys. It doesn't have holes, but it's stretched. Well, you know, it doesn't have holes. That's a plus. Still haven't made a granny square, a scarf, dishcloth, blanket. None of that. Dang, Amy's just like you could surpass all that. That's amazing for you, girl. I have a bunch of like little squares everywhere. I have a reel, but it's not worth it right now. I've improved. Sorry, I gotta move out the way. I'm probably gonna change. Because I can't see. It's bothering the crap out of me. I've improved in my makes, but not the best. But I've gotten decent, I'd say. Oh, that's awesome, Scarlett. I did just a few rows of a blanket and decided I was ready for amigurumi 4 years later, and that blanket is still not finished. Oh no! Do you still have all the colors for it? Okay, hold on, Naya. I was gonna say, Naya, have you seen the stuff from Miss Trevino? Like, I need to talk to somebody, and we're FaceTiming right now, girl. So we need to talk about the juicy gossip, the juicy gossip. The voice switch up is everything. I made a very mishapped cat and gave it to my husband. He refused to throw it away, even though it is so bad. I love that. He loves you. Girl, he loves you. He's head over heels. Me with dumb vines. Exactly, Amy. That's exactly how I am. Talking movie quotes. Yes. You still need to make wait. You still need to make to a loot. Okay, I thought I was like, I can't read. Dorothy just confused the crap out of me. You still need to make to a luchador mask, Scarlett. Your boyfriend and my husband would be best friends. All my man does is speak lines from a movie. No, seriously, he does that and he sings. Like, he doesn't sing. He just, I guess he's like me. He's put that onto me though, because I'm just crocheting and I'm all like, debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve, and I'm just like, I hope nobody's listening. Like when I'm not on live, that's me 25/8. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm in my happy mode and I'm like crocheting and I'm like, you know, now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. You know what I mean? Like, I'm working late because I'm a singer. I'm vibing. I'm vibing. That's what it is. I sent it in the chat. I'll look at it later, but I'm excited to see it. Movie reference slide into my conversations constantly. More 80s to 90s movie reference. I love that for you. What's your Etsy? It's MellyInspiredCrochet. Mariah. I think she just put it on there. I'm behind on comments, guys, so I'm catching up. Yes, I have. We gotta talk, Naya. Girl, answer the FaceTime, please. Sometimes ask me for scarves. Wait. Sometime. Maybe you mean someone. Okay. Someone asked me for scarves in my last market. I can definitely... No. I had her removed from my periphery. Periphery? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, Dorothy. Eat the food, Tina. Oops, I definitely messed up what I was trying to say there. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to say it. I'm working late because I'm a crocheter. Nope, for real. I'm working late because I'm crocheting. I love Sabrina Carpenter. Hint, I went to her concert. I love Sabrina Carpenter. I'm a singer while I crochet too. It helps me with my multitasking ADHD personality. No, seriously. I'm like, okay, what was I doing? Okay. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. You know, like, it works. Let me change into a shirt because I cannot, like, since this is yellow and cream, like creamish yellow, I cannot see y'all's comments. Like, I'm like this because now y'all are on the brown. I can see. But, like, when I'm like this, y'all are, like, sitting on her. Y'all don't need to sit on Miss Sabrina, okay? I'll be right back. Let me change to, like, a t-shirt. the perfect t-shirt, guys. Y'all are going to be cracking up when y'all see it. Y'all have seen it before, though. It's nothing new. It's not a new shirt. I'm just saying y'all are going to crack up because what a coinkadink. Sorry, there's fluff all over my chair. Okay. What a coinkadink. I had to do it. I saw it in my dresser and I'm like, I have to put this on. Now I have to put it on. Oh man, a lot of y'all are like, I don't sing and crochet. What are y'all talking about? Y'all are making me feel like I'm different. Let's see. I don't sing while I crochet though. I listen to loads of emo genre music. I can't sing and crochet at the same time. Now I'm on Gen X here. No, we love to have you here, Beth. I will randomly sing Sage. What is Sage? I don't think I've ever heard it. Depends for me. My current crochet pairing is K-drama, so now Korean phrases just pop up in my head. Sitting and Sabrina would be wild. Sitting on Sabrina would be wild. It would, girl. It sure would. Gen X, and is that Zennial? Like she's Santa. No, for real. No, for real. Can you give me one of your favorite songs? Not Santa, Carpenter. Oh, y'all are funny. I can't sing and crochet at the same time because I usually crochet in public. Oh, well, that makes sense. I'm not like singing and crocheting at the same time if I'm in public either. I would never. I either sing, listen to songs, or listen to my podcast or watch TV, but have to frog every row because I get sucked into the show and lose focus. I can crochet and sing at home. Well, most of the time I do watch TV, so it's so funny because I've done this before to where I'm watching a movie, I'm so focused on my pattern that I'm not really listening to the movie, and then this has happened a couple of times, maybe like once or twice with my boyfriend, so I'll say that one. He's like, have you ever seen this movie? And I'm like, no, never seen it. Never in my life have I seen it. So then we put it on and I like am listening to it and actually watching it, and I'm like, why does this sound so familiar? Melly, it's because you watched it when you were crocheting, so you really don't know what these people look like, but you know exactly what their lines are because you were listening to it. So it's kind of funny. My hair's all tangled, all sorts of tangled. And I wonder why my hair is everywhere. Oh, y'all didn't know y'all get a piece of my DNA every time you buy one of my plushies? Y'all didn't know that? Y'all get a strand of my hair. I'm just kidding. Let's see. I can crochet and sing at home. Love that. I've been binge listening to Falling in Reverse and from MCR's Danger Days album. Do you have any faves? I also like Get Scared sarcasm. Oh, okay. I've never personally heard of them. My toxic trait is never doing anything without any background noise. Reddit stories come in so clutch. I've been listening to audiobooks while I crochet and have to go back because I either mess up or zone out on the story. Yeah, so do you guys want to hear what happened with Ash Trevino this last time? So apparently she's currently in New York. I know y'all don't know this person. Okay, hold on. People at church are like, why do you crochet during the message? But it helps me listen better. Oh. Melly, so if I buy a plushie, I can use your DNA to clone you and have my own personal Melly. Probably. Give us the tea. Yes. Okay, cool beans. There's loads of bands and music out there. Smashing Pumpkins are good, and some of the Misfit songs. Nice. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in, Josiah. Okay, so the tea on Miss Trevino is the last thing that she did. She's went to New York today. She flew to New York today. So she's already over there. Last night, it was so funny because she was on a live with one of her friends. Right? They're called the Bad Moms Club because none of them takes care of their children. One of them has a 1-year-old and a 2-month-old, and they had RSV, and she did not leave Texas to be with her babies. She stayed in Texas while those babies had RSV. Isn't that crazy? And one of them is 2 months old. Keep in mind, her youngest one is 2 months old. Isn't that wild? I don't know about all that. So they were calling them the Bad Moms Club because Ashley's daughters don't have beds, and she's never with her daughters. Her parents, she's going to be 36 this month, and she has her parents take care of her children. And then like I said, one of the girls has 2 babies, and she left them with the dad, which they're not together, but she left them with the dad, who all of them have RSV except her, so she didn't want to contract RSV, so she left them with the dad. I'm like, wow, okay. Nice parenting there. Nice parenting there. Esther's my Melly Gideon. Yeah, she's a crazy TikToker. She made not to mom shame, but some women don't deserve kids. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. It's ridiculous. I've seen it in cartoons. No maternal instincts. My rage. Yes, raging about that. Postpartum rage is raging. It's a story as old as time. Yeah. So, and then there's a third person. So there's 3 that are in this Bad Moms Club that TikTok is calling them the Bad Moms Club. And they've turned it into oh, haha, everybody's calling us the Bad Moms Club. Like, they think it's funny. And I'm just like, bro, it ain't funny. Like, you are not taking care of your children. How do you not understand? That is not good on your end. So Ashley is the main girl with the teenage daughters that don't have beds, and she brings her teenage daughters around these inmates that she dates that have like raped people, that have unalived people. Like, it's ridiculous. She has had, I think they said 23 CPS cases, and right now she has 1 active CPS case. Her kids don't even live with her, but when she has them, she doesn't even take care of them. It's crazy. So that's the main one. She's 35 years old, going to be 36 this month. The second one, her name is Vale. And Vale is backseat girl. Why do they call her backseat girl, you ask? You may ask why they call her backseat girl. So there was this guy, his name is Santos. They all hung out with him. And I think I told you guys a while ago, they were all in the car. Santos was in the back seat with this girl named Vale, and she was giving him something. She was doing something to him in the back seat. Well, Ashley thought it was funny because she was sitting in the front seat. What is this lore from? It's from TikTok. They're TikTokers. Yeah, so Ashley was in the front seat, and she recorded the whole thing and posted it on freaking TikTok. Yeah. Don't look it up. It's crazy. It's wild. All while Violet. Yes, Scarlett. 100%. That is so shady of Ashley because they're supposed to be friends, and she recorded her coming back up. And she's like telling her, this is all on live, and people screenshotted it or whatever, like screenshotted a video, screen recorded a video. And she's all like telling like her people on live, like telling them like, look back there, look at your, like, your attention should be back there. And she's like having the camera way up here. She's like, look over there, you know, like, bro, it's crazy. Yeah, yeah. They're willing to be bad moms for the money. It's crazy. Yeah, and then Violet does say, so Santos, y'all need to know the entire lore, which is a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I could go on for hours. I'm just trying to give you the gist of it. But Santos has a lot of SA allegations on him. He's only 19. He lied about being 19. He kept telling everybody he's 24. So he was over here drinking at her house and everything, faked being in the military, showed a military ID, and then they live in Ennis. Oh, forget I said that. They live in Texas, and the police officer came. He showed them that ID. The police officer was all like, you are 19, sir. You're not 24. Your ID is fake. Like, he showed them a fake ID. This was all recorded on live because they don't know how to turn their camera off. So it was all recorded on live. Everybody found out that he was 19. Everybody found out that he had SA allegations to multiple women. It's like 7 women or something. It's like something crazy, a crazy number. He's only 19. He's only 19, bro. Crazy. So Santos always takes care of everybody, apparently. Like, I don't know. He's shady AF. Right now he's in Mexico because he can't get his passport, so he can't come back to the States. It's crazy. And so the third girl that I was talking about, so it's Ashley, which is the main one. Vale, which is a backseat girl. That's what they call her, backseat girl. And then she has 2 kids. She has a 2-month-old. They both had RSV. She didn't go back this week to be with her babies, which is crazy. A 2-month-old who has RSV and you're not you're not going to be there. Okay, whatever. And then the third one is Bree. Bree is actually, she has like an 8-month-old or something like that at home. She only has custody of him 7 days out of the month. Isn't that crazy? And her baby's father is this guy who's also a TikToker. His name is 2K. And he is not mature for his age, but he does everything for his son, if that makes sense. Like, he takes care of his son. He does everything he needs to do for his son, which is good, but he's still immature. He's like 21 or 22. So, you know, like, men don't end up like aging until like actually being an adult until like 26, 27. So I kind of get it, but we listen and we do judge. Seriously, if you ever look them up on TikTok, if you have TikTok, I'm telling you, those comments are crazy. It's so funny because Ashley went on, so there's chismoso pages, right? Like on TikTok, they're like reporters, TikTok reporters that do interviews with all these women. So one guy, what was his name? I can't remember his name. It's irrelevant. But he's a TikTok reporter, and he got Ashley to do a interview on live with him, and she called him, okay, keep in mind, Ashley Torino, let me tell you her sources of food when she eats. Yes, Pancho, did you see that? Naya, did you see that? That was so funny when she called him a beluga. And he said, well, you're a beluga gaga. Oh, he clocked the crap out of her. Like, what do you mean I'm a beluga, sir? You know, or ma'am. Like, you're bigger than me. I thought that was hilarious. And she hung up on him. It was so funny. Okay, so dang, where was I? There's so much tea, guys. Like, So funny. Oh my gosh. I watch it so I'm like, it's like a telenovela at this point for me. I'm like, what did Ash do tonight? Because she is cray cray. And I don't watch her account. I watch people watching her. So we have watch parties. It's so fun. It's so fun because everybody's like, what is going on? She always gets the cops called on. She always get like she didn't get arrested, but her friends got arrested for having pew-pews last weekend. Like, it's always crazy. They got kicked out of their Airbnbs like 3 times. It is crazy. So she did, let me go back to the Pancho thing. So she had a, she agreed to going on an interview with Pancho, and Pancho was trying to ask her about that weekend because it just happened on Saturday and Sunday. Her friends got arrested. She had to bail them out. He was just asking her questions and she was pissed off. She was just like, just being aggressive towards him. And let me tell you about her food categories that she eats. Yeah, her name is Ash Trevino. If you just look up Ash Trevino on TikTok, everything is going to pop up. It's so crazy. It's hectic. It's hectic. So much has happened. But her food groups are hot Cheetos and bean dip. Now imagine eating hot Cheetos and bean dip for lunch, dinner, and breakfast. Your face is going to be swollen. She drinks nothing but like soda. You hardly ever see her drinking water. She's 35 years old. She drinks a lot, like, you know, ETOH, like she drinks a lot of alcohol. So she drinks a lot. This lady is not the most well taken care of. People think that she's like in her late 40s and she's only 35. So she looks old for her age. Like when she said she was 35, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be 32 this year. We look nothing alike. Like we don't look like we would be in the same age bracket. You know what I mean? She looks like at least 10 to 12 years older than me. So she looks 10 to 12 years like older than her own age, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. So she needs to take better care of herself. Right now, she's been really sick. I'm just like, girl, it's because of what you're putting in your body. Like, how do you expect your body to compensate and like your immune system to not be shut down? Like, hot Cheetos and bean dip is crazy. For every food category, you crazy, girl. You crazy. You gotta figure that out. You know, I'm not saying I eat the healthiest either, but like, I don't eat that for every course. I just Google, how the F is she that age? She looks way older. We can look her up, actually. I can show y'all a picture of her. So yeah, I know who I'm talking about. She even insulted, do y'all know who Perez Hilton is? She insulted him. She's like, who are you? And it's like, he was an icon back in in 2010. Like, who are you to say who is Perez Hilton? Like, you know? She's like, you're just irrelevant. Okay, Miss Ma'am. Yeah, she can't hang with them. I'm shocked. Everybody wants her for her clout, and she thinks that they're her besties. Like, ma'am, no, they're not. Says she looks way old. She does. I haven't seen her really. I'll show you a picture right now. No, I would puke, to be honest. I was only eating Cheetos and no, seriously, no fruit, no chicken. When she cooks, guess what she cooks? Like, be so for real. She ends up cooking ramen. She ends up cooking. What else does she cook? Sausage. She cooks some red beans. Girl, you just gotta open the can and put it on the, to warm them up. That is not cooking. Be so for real. It's giving me major telenovela vibes. Yeah, for real though. Okay, let me show you what she looks like. This is her. This is her. This is her. This is her. This is with a big old filter of her. It's like fine milk jump scare. That's a señor. No, seriously. This is like one of her best pictures with a filter. She be doing this all the time on live. Did I tell y'all that she showed? Okay. Did I tell y'all that she showed her pepperonis on live, right? So she showed her pepperonis on live. They someone thought it was hilarious. I'm pretty sure I told y'all, but someone thought it was a funny idea to like gift her, to change their profile picture on their TikTok, gift her so it shows up on the screen, and the profile picture she is of her pepperonis. That is freaking hilarious. That's like gold. Like, I thought that was hilarious. When I saw it the first time, I was in shock. I was like, bro, who shows their, who does that? Who does that? You have 2 kids that watch your live. Kids that are your kids that watch your live. Not including all the hundreds and thousands of other kids that watch your live. Ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. I said 3 serving veggies a day. She's a miracle. No, seriously. Show one of her without makeup. Oh. Let's see. Hold on. Oh yeah, here it goes. Hold on. I'm laughing like a maniac over here. No, seriously, the lore, I could go on for hours. When I went on her page and seen her picture, I said, oh, jump scare. I just saw that and she was annoyed. Yes. What her society has come to. I don't either. Low key. Okay, this is her with no makeup on, guys. This one. This is her too. Do y'all... Oh my gosh. She also states she's also very, I don't even know how to, she's everything, is what I gotta say. She I don't know if she's Latina. I don't know what she is, but she doesn't like Mexicans. She only uses specific Spanish words when it conveniences her, but she listens to Selena all the time. And I'm like, how do you hate Mexicans but listen to Selena and you listen to all of her music? Like, I'm so confused. Then stop listening. No lo entiendo. I don't get it. But whatever. She hates the LGBTQ plus community. Like, she rags on them all the time. I'm like, bro, talking at your butt, like ignorance. You know what I mean? Like, just, so she's not a good human being at all. She just down spirals, and it's like a little telenovela. You know what I mean? I definitely don't support her. 100% do not support her. Ashamed if I was parading around the internet like that with children. Big mom felt. No, for real. Love yourself more. I hid under my bed with that one. I think they said she was Salvadoreña. Oh, okay. She was Salvadorian. Okay. Yes, please. Have some more class and decency. Not one to bring other girls down, but there's no excuse to being a bad mom. It's not a flex. It's not a flex at all. And they're like, all 3 of them talk about how they're in the bad moms club because that's what TikTok called them, but they giggle about it now. They're like, oh yeah, we're part of the bad moms club. Remember, that's what they said. And I'm just like, bro, who's laughing? Everybody, you're a mock, like, they're mocking you, girl. They're calling, like, she thinks that everybody that's like telling, like, sharing her location of where she tells on herself. That's what I don't understand. She was all like, hey guys, I'm going to San Antonio this weekend. Yeah, we're gonna go eat at blah blah blah, Saltgrass, whatever. Why would you tell people that, bro? And then she's going to get upset when they kick her out because people are calling because they hate her. And they're calling Sawgrass and saying don't serve her because she's like, you know, she's a racist. She hates on the LGBTQ plus community. Like they, you know, she has this many CPS cases open. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect? You know, you're terrible. So she never takes responsibility. She always says it's like chat's fault, like the chat's fault, TikTok's fault. You're the one pressing go live on your phone. No one is doing that for you, girl. No one needs to know where you're at, but you do it to yourself. You press the live button. I don't understand. That's what's confusing. But it's our fault. Is one of the worst mistakes and is something not to be proud of, Dorothy. I mean, her recording the video. Oh, yeah, that too. She didn't need to record that. With kids. Yeah, and these kids that she hangs out with are like 19 years old, 18 years old, 21 years old. None of them have been older than 22. For her kids, seriously. Yeah, her kids are 13 and 15, I believe. Yeah, neglected kids to even forgive that crap. Matter of fact, let me get the gloves out. For real though, everybody don't bring out your tomatoes, bring out your apples. Go and see the drama unfold live. Yeah, right now she's supposed to be in New York with Hefa. Hefa's another like side character that just wants her clout, but like, I don't know. And then they'd be talking big game. They'd be like, y'all don't even know how much, like, this is so stupid, right? Pretend I'm her, right? She goes, y'all don't even know how much I made this month. Y'all, I'm making money from my haters. Y'all just want to sub and tell me all this stuff. That's fine. I'm making money from y'all anyways. Y'all don't even know how much I made. Y'all don't even know how much I made. This is her phone, right? Oh, no. The kitty cat's her phone. This little cat's her phone. Y'all don't even know how much I made. Look. It was just deposited into my account. Y'all don't even know how much I made. And then the next day, she's going to be like, why are y'all putting my business out there? Girl, you put your business out there. Ain't nobody tell you to flip your phone. No one cares how much you made. You sitting here showing everybody how much you made. Girl, suck his dick. Get out of here. Time for bricks. She does. She likes him young. Oh my God, Naya, did you hear her? Did you hear what she said about? Okay, so she has bodyguards, right? These bodyguards are like in their 20s. Like, they're not real bodyguards. Like, I don't know. She hangs out with none but young people. So her bodyguards are like in their 20s. They are the ones that ended up getting arrested, like 4 of them, right? The next day she like bails them out or whatever, and then she gets on live that night. So this happened Sunday. Monday night she gets on live. She had already bailed them out, and she's all like, she's like very cringe, so cringe. But she's like doing this, and she's like, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to give you like how she does it. It's so funny. She's like, yeah, when they were sitting down and they were handcuffed. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just felt so much. What did she say? She said something like, I just felt so much more attracted to them. They look so much better. What? Girl, they are in their 20s. What are you? You are 30. You're going to be 36, girl. What do you mean? And so someone in her chat, because she only does like sub-only chat, someone had asked her, is it because they're inmates now? It was so funny. I was just like, bro, she's attracted to inmates. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, God. Oh, I have a 20-year-old son. No, for real. You never got time for that. How much is used to support and take care of her kid? Nothing. Her parents take care of her kids. Even when they went to New York, she was on live. Okay, so they went to New York today, Thursday. Yesterday, they were packing their bags. They came, well, let me reiterate. They came from her mom's house, her mom and dad's house, and they came in through the door, right, to her house. Before she let them in their house, and she's on live, right? I watched this live yesterday. She had her phone in her hand. It's not on mute. And she said, did your grandparents give you that money for the trip? Did your grandparents give you the money? Okay, where is it? Okay, yeah, where is it? All right, good. Excuse me? So I was astonished because I was like, aren't you paying for this trip? You were just gloating about how you made $12,000 on just sub only for TikTok. That's not including your views, like the TikTok creator fund. That's not including all the other stuff that you do. You only made $11,000 that you showed us from sub only, your subs, from your subs for January or for December. But you made your mom, her grandma, give her money to go on this New York trip. Make it make sense, because it doesn't. I was so pissed when I heard that. I was like, no, she didn't. She said she was crying because she felt like, what did she say? So you heard the cry. I'm so sorry. The way she was crying in the background, she was like, it was crazy. I was like, bro, shut up. I'm sorry. I have no sympathy for her. She said she was crying because it was very emotional. She was getting anxiety and no one would leave her alone. And she was saying that it's all the chat's fault. It's all TikTok's fault, even though she's the one that goes live. We're not pushing the button for her. She's the one that's airing this out. And it's all TikTok's fault. If it wasn't because of them, they wouldn't have went to jail, blah, blah, blah. Ma'am, they had pew-pews and one of them had a clip on it. And you think it's TikTok's fault? No. It's time to bring back the cans for this one. If you like me, you can like that ish legally. Keep that stuff in the basement, lock the door, throw away the keys. Yeah, how's that worth her dignity? I don't know. As I like to say in these situations, no pity for the weak. For real. She doesn't care. She just doesn't care. She's making that money. And I just don't understand about the grandma thing, paying for New York. I'm so confused. I'm like, but then she was just bragging. I swear, just last night when she was packing her bags, she was just bragging about to Hefa, because Hefa's her friend, her TikTok friend, who lives in New Jersey. But Hefa, she was bragging to Hefa about how I almost have so much saved because, and excuse me, acid reflux. She was like, I almost have this much money saved, and that was my goal. So I'm able to write a big old check for my parents so they can fix up the house. Then why are you asking for your mom to pay for your daughter's New York trip? If you're going to do that. No sense is being made, you know? So, not that I know this lady, but everything I've seen, no me gusta. No me gusta. You leave it. You know, that should have been left in 2024. Oh, and then, I don't know if you guys know, she has a ton of tattoos, right? She at least has like 6 tattoos dedicated to her ex-inmate men or ex-husband, or 7 is insane. Why are you writing people's names, people's birth years, like everywhere? She's like, this L stands for my ex Lucas. I also have this tattoo right here. It's 1982. That's not my birthday. That's Lucas's birthday. I'm like, girl, what? Okay. And then she's like, yeah, and then I have my ex-husband's name right here. Look, his first name, and this is his last name right here. And then, where's the other one? I think it's right here. She's like, yeah, this one is the guy that I had a crush on, you know, oh, it's so gross. I think I told y'all last live, she dated a guy who had a 9-year-old son. She told the 9-year-old son's mom, one day I'm gonna get with him. And then the mom was all like, no, mi flaco, he's too young for you. Like, no. She's like, I know, but one day. And she's like, no, he is too young for you. And then years go by and he turned, I think he's 19 and in jail for something. And she sees her, this is her recounting stuff, right? She sees his sister at the grocery store and she's like, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. He's in jail, but like he can get mail. Do you want me to give him your number, or so we can add you to the list so you can make calls with him? And so she was all like, yeah, well, I'll go visit him. Just put me on the list. So put her on the list. They started talking. He's 19. She's like 29 or something. I don't know how old she is. She's like in her 20s, late 20s. I think she said it was 27. I think she was 27. So just do the math. He's 19. She's 27. He was 9. I don't know how old she was, but just divide that. She was that age. And they start dating. Isn't that crazy? And she's like, I was never attracted to him when he was 9. We just re-met. And then he was 19. That's when I dated him. I dated him from 19 to 22. But then they roll the clip back. TikTok is so funny. They roll the clip back of when she's saying that she was attracted to this 9-year-old boy, and she was dating his father. Oh my God. It's just so much. Like, I could dive so deep into this, but like, it's too much. Yeah. She needs some milk. I had to get it lasered off. When she even get that on her own, why show it off? Nothing to be proud of. Oh, she's very proud, Scarlett. I'm being so for real. The day never came. I got tats, but I would never in my wildest dream get my exes. I have tattoos too. I have 3 tattoos. I will never get anybody's name tatted on me. No, thank you. It just gets worse. No, seriously. I'm serious. I don't want to do the math. I don't want to do the math either. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. She was too old for him. Regardless. Straight to jail and be the jury straight under the prison. No, seriously. Something's wrong with this lady. She's not okay. Like, I feel bad for her daughters. Her daughters seem very sweet and they seem very misguided. And one of the daughters already has a TikTok and she's blowing up on there. Her TikTok is doing really good. But I'm like, girl, I don't remember if it's a 13-year-old or the 15. I think it's a 15-year-old. But I'm like, to each his own with with parents who let their kids have a social media page. There's so many predators now. Like, my 15-year-old, I'm sorry. You can post YouTube videos and they're going to be private. Yes, ma'am. But I don't know about, like, unless it's like, I don't know, 15 is young, and I get it, like, you want to be a social media, and you want to start young, but it's too much. There's too many predators. You got to protect your children, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. Hopefully not leading in their mama's bad examples. Yeah, they're not, but they kind of are. You know what I mean? Live people give me the creeps. Yeah, especially when they're like, she always tells her people, like, send me a galaxy, guys, tap 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 tap. Like, that's literally me, like, impersonating her, because she does that all the time. She'll be like, why are you sending a little Leon? You need to send the big lion. Tap tap tap, guys, come on, send me some gifts. Come on, we gotta, come on. No Leons. Nope. Give me a galaxy. Where's the galaxy? Give me the galaxy. Girl, you're not thankful for a Leon? A Leon is like $12. but she wants a big lion that costs like $200. Bro, get out of here. I don't even know why people are giving her money anyways, but I'm just like, she's like a grifter. Like, no, I'm good. For this reason, yeah. My husband's cousin lets her 9-year-old make TikTok. No, I don't know about that. You know, 6-year-old wanted to make one with her, almost collapsed. No. Yeah, I. To each their own. Every parent is different. Don't get me wrong. You know, some people are different, but like, just even thinking about it and thinking about the predators that there are, and like, I don't know. If I let my 15-year-old do it, it'd be heavily filtered. I'd be sifting through that crap. I'd be like, there's certain things you can post. We're not posting you in a freaking 2-piece. You ain't doing that. I don't care how cute you're trying to be. You're not going to do that. No, ma'am. Yeah, it's a train wreck you can't stop watching. I agree. That's definitely it. That's what I don't get. Why do these people send her money? I don't get it either. It like baffles me, because I'm like, I don't understand. I understand if you're doing a service. You know what I mean? Some people do services on there. And I don't mean like icky service. I'm just talking about in general. Like, there's people drawing like a whole painting, and at the end of the painting, like, you know, they'll put it up for sale. So you are like a part of the painting because you're giving him examples of like what colors you want in it. Do you want it to be an abstract piece? So he's painting it for you throughout the process. You're seeing the whole process, right? So I get people like gifting people like that are doing some sort of artistic work, or like they're giving you advice on legal stuff, and they're a lawyer or they're a doctor, and they're giving you advice on that. If you have a specific question, and they're gifting you, you know what I mean? Like, all of that, like, time is money, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But for her, she doesn't do anything. It's not like she's crocheting on live. It's not like she's like, I don't know. She's not doing anything productive. She's eating her bean dip and her chips. And she's like, galaxies, guys, galaxies, galaxies. Like, you're not serving any purpose. Like, you're not doing anything that makes me want to have this transaction with you. You know? Like, I just don't get it. No lo entiendo. I don't think I ever will. Maybe people just want to be noticed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I have no clue. It just baffles my mind every time I think about her and people gifting her a lot of money. And then the audacity to be like, you just had enough to send me 2 little Leons? Excuse me, ma'am? You should be blessed and thankful that they sent you 2 Leons. What are you talking about? You sound weird, you know? But I only post my crochet projects in my writing progress. See? Yeah, I do too. Yeah, mostly. Finally, someone else who gets it. Okay, not gonna lie, I wouldn't even let kids use Instagram. Public commenters are ruthless. Yeah. Okay, Amy, and did you hear that Mike Zuckerberg said Meta is changing? They're actually changing the rules, and they're actually not gonna have any more mods to help fact check. They're not gonna have fact check AI or whatever. And then they're also basically, they're saying that hate speech is going to be allowed because there's not going to be anyone moderating it. And then fact checking isn't going to be a thing. So there's not going to be a warning on the reels that have facts on them. You know? They're going to have this thing called notes. And on notes, you're able to state whether it's a fact or not. But it's not like fact checkers fact checking the actual information, which is terrible. It's turning into X. Basically, that's what is coming. It's illegal to be on social media under 16. Wow, okay. They need to do that here. But they're not. They're not going to do that. She's being a sloth. Yeah, for real. Scarlett, I cannot know. I thought the girl was doing. Yeah, she likes doing that. Made me sad. Yeah. Evangeline is 3. My sister-in-law, who isn't the smartest, is, let's say, a player. So she was making a TikTok bouncing around in a crop top with my daughter in frame. I told her to take that down. Yeah, no, I'd been like, no, ma'am. No, no, no. You can do all that you want or need to do without my child in it. No, thank you. No, no, no. Have a good night, Naya. You have a good weekend. The chisme's good. It really is. It really is. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you, Scarlett. I'd be mad too. Yep. I think that's all the updates that I have for Ash right now anyways. I mean, she has a ton more. Like, I could go on for hours. I gotta tell you so much about her. But I'm not. Let's move on. So I have the 2 little eye pieces. Look at these little eyeballs. Well, let me close this. Okay. There it goes. Yeah. These 2 are going to end up on the side like this. So they're going to go like this. Here and flattened out here. Okay. And then we're going to move on to the middle piece, which I called it the middle of the eyes, which is the forehead. So let's go ahead and crochet that. Yes. Let's see. Okay, I have a question for you guys. Slightly less insane note. Social media isn't the greatest thing since sliced bread. That's true. That's true. I agree. It's good in certain extent, at a certain extent. You know what I mean? Like socializing, what else? Putting your artwork out there if you're a small business owner, promoting yourself, things like that. But there's also a huge, downfall when it comes to social media. So I definitely agree. So I have a question. It was so good. I messed up my panchito. So I have a question. So there's this eye right here, right? It has 2 sides. How would you explain that you will only be working on one side of this eye? Do you just strictly say you will now only be using one side, the closest side to the working piece? Closest side to the working piece? I don't know. I don't want to confuse people, but you have to work with only one side. Whew. I'm going to put pictures, of course, but we're gonna single crochet. Well, I share stuff like this because I trust you all, unlike others who would use it for bad. Oh, Scarlett, you know we're here for you, girl. Sourdough and rye are good. There are benefits to it, but the most part, kids shouldn't be on social media. That sucks. Yeah. Let's see. Was that the only thing I attached? Oh, maybe I didn't do that. I don't even remember how I did this pattern. Let me see. My gosh. I'm already tired. Attach first eye with AC. Wow. I think I got my first phone at like 16. Yay, Amy, my husband's going on to... Oh no, Amy. I said yes to the Patreon, not because your husband was going on deployment. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna need to chat support of y'all. We're here. We have fun over there too, so hopefully it'll keep your mind occupied for a little bit. A time where kids have lived without the internet. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't think I can stay on live any longer. My eyes are like watery. Look at that. I'm going to do 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just swimming. No, seriously. You guys need to figure out what y'all want to watch and post it on Patreon, please. Please. And I need to know who's going to attend. So if you're going to be there, let me know. Yeah, I think I got my first phone at like 13 or 14. But I didn't really do anything with it. Have a good night, Ginger. Yes, exactly. Okay, I finally figured it out. Oh, wow. Making... sorry, I'm trying to count. I'm really trying to figure out what the heck. There goes the top of my little frog forehead. Random weed Tuesday. This needs to get figured out. There were a couple of times where... oh, that does sound like fun. Yeah, I'm about to go to bed, guys, too. Well, I'm about to get off. I am tired. My eyes are like red. All right. Well, you guys, ladies, have a good night. I appreciate you guys being here. We made a little piece of my sepal. This is just the eyes and then the forehead that I attached. So it'll end up looking like this. But yeah, you guys have a good night. Oh my gosh. I am very tired. I just keep yawning. Mud and grass potion. Oh, that'll bring a lot of good memories back. Yeah, see you guys on Patreon later. Definitely don't feel shy to, don't be shy when you're on there. Send whatever you want. I'd be sending stuff at like 2 in the morning, so, Yes, exactly. Yes, it was. Hope to see you here next week. I'll be posting my, yeah, I need to take a nap because I gotta wake up to edit my video. Yeah, that's fun. All right, guys, I appreciate y'all, and you guys stay safe. Have a good night. I will see you guys on tomorrow's video, hopefully tomorrow. Don't be upset if it comes out on Saturday. I want it to come out tomorrow, but I always forget to edit my video. So, yeah. All right. You guys have a good night. Bye, guys.